Hey, what's up, Steve? Heather P. How's it going, guys? Oh shit, 4 people already. My bad, wasn't even paying attention. Can't afford to pay attention, so there's that. Not bad, Heather, I guess. Spent like all of my money. I made it before Heather. That's surprising. Yeah, usually the Heathers are pretty well on it. Like the first one's in here. Didn't show my live on my Facebook. Oh, there we go. Now it did finally. Now I got 4 people in here. Yay! Steve, Heather, and Bice. Hey, what's up, Bice? So, I gotta get 2 cutting boards for sure glued up tonight that are hopefully gonna be paid for soon. Definitely gotta catch up on your lives. I am sorry. Heck yeah, you do, Heather. You've been slacking with, working and, doing stuff you're supposed to be doing, like being an adult. Lost one of the magnets for my one microphone. How's it sound, guys? Like, you guys can't hear me, like, breathing and wheezing and shit, right? I'm so done adulting. Me too. I applied for my LLC today, and that cost me almost 500 freaking bucks. So I am, like, broke, which is very unfortunate because I definitely could have used some more wood today. But on the plus side, I am going to get all this dust off of my crock pot here, so I don't start anything on fire. I made a purchase, or not made a purchase, with today's live, because I have so much time to get stuff done. I'm going to make my beard wax. Board wax, not beard wax. I don't know why I keep calling it beard wax. Maybe because I have a beard and I want to do beard oil. But, you know what? For the 5 people in here, be jealous. Hot pink crock pot that I purchased on accident. Hey, what's up, Trevor? What am I missing right here? You sound normal, good, sounds good, good. What did you buy? I didn't buy anything, unfortunately. I just applied for my my LLC so I can be a official business. And that was very, very costly. Hey man, Heather, becoming an adult is the dumbest thing I've ever done. Same, Steve. All I heard was cost me 500 bucks. Now that's your color, that costs 15 bucks here. So there was more to it. It wasn't just like, applying for it. I wanted it accelerated so I can get so I can get it going and then get all my permits and all that. Plus Wisconsin, so that cost me 150 bucks. And then to accelerate it, and then Wisconsin charges a $131 fee. And then there's another $99 that's going to come out soon. That's for my tax ID numbers. and all that other crap so I can get a loan so I can finally have some money in my pocket and get some stuff done. Because I desperately need to buy a vehicle. Hey, what's up, Russell? Sole proprietor, you just use your social security number. Yeah, I had thought about doing sole proprietorship, but the more I thought about it, I don't want to deal with legal BS. So, hey, Meinhardt, what's going on, brother? Oh yeah, forgot to put this message in there. Trying to think of the word that I'm trying to say. Hey, what's up, Chris? Appreciated. That's what it is. Okay, now pin message. But yeah, it was just like, it's just a bunch of like hoops and shit that I had to go through to get everything set up. So it'll be worth it. Oh, and the other part of it is we have to in Wisconsin. Apparently, we have to have our own like basically legal representative. It's called a registered agent. And the state of Wisconsin requires you to have one of those as well, which cost me another $50. So yeah, just a lot of fees that I really didn't think I had to pay just to become a legitimate business. So tonight is going to be very, is weed legal, is it? No, weed is not legal in Wisconsin. And they'll never actually make it legal in Wisconsin. We have what's called it's called the Tavern League. Government will figure it the best way to get you your last dime. Exactly, Steve. The government will always try to fuck you, no matter what. And guess what? Usually you can't say no. Like, no matter how hard you try to not get fucked, they'll always catch you. You got too many laws? Yes. Wisconsin definitely has too many laws, especially on stuff like that. But no, the Tavern League is a good thing. I would much, especially since I don't even smoke weed or anything like that, but I would much rather have the Tavern League as a bartender, than allowing the smoking of marijuana, just because it's one of those things where, like, the Tavern League doesn't just do, like, they're not just a bunch of people who put all their money into one basket. The Tavern League, like, helps pay for legal shit. They go to court for you. Like, if, I don't know, if you accidentally serve an underager and they try to bust you for it, like, they'll go to bat for you in court and help you pay your legal shit. Just like every member of the Tavern League is supposed to have phone numbers that people can call, so that way like they can get a free ride home. So it's a pretty good thing. Hey Mike, what's up? Am I near Butternut? What is Butternut? Like the bread place? I was getting nervous, Mike. We're about to send out an APB. I don't believe so, Heather P. Why? What's up? 4.5 hours away, Heather P. Oh, so wait, you're shipping your sign to your friend. Oh my God, it's Daniel from Bearded Viking Woodworks. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. And the only reason I have 102 subscribers. Because you guys all follow him, and then you follow me. I am big time now. I'm getting attention from some heavy hitters in the woodworking community. Damn right, celebrity in the house. Don't forget to check the pinned comment, guys. I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna do for working. Like I said, gotta get this, gotta figure out where to plug in my incredibly awesome crock pot that you guys are totally jealous of because it's pink, and get some board wax made. You the man, I wish I was the man. Hey, what's up, Vinny? How's it going, community? Anybody else that I didn't say what's up to? Don't forget to hit that like button as well, guys. Do I need the joiner today? You know, if my workbench was cleaned off, I could plug it in there. Yeah, I have to ship that sign tomorrow. I'm thinking yours will probably be the same to ship because yours will be cedar, so a little heavier. Valhalla, are your initials DM? Yes, Mads, my initials are DM. Heather, mine will actually be, well, I don't know if it'll be much cheaper, but like, should be cheaper because I'm 4 hours south from where your friend is. Like I said, it won't be much cheaper. It'll be like $1 or $2, but you know, $1 or $2 is $1 or $2, right? I guess. All right. Figure out where the hell to put this. Put my mold release down here. You know what? I should just say screw it tonight and do something fun instead of doing work, and start doing figuring out how to do epoxy. That's what I should be doing. Practicing my epoxy skills. Swallowed wrong. That's what she said. Gobi. Holy crap. Definitely need to learn how to swallow. gotta be effing kidding me. How does that not reach? It's like the world's shortest frickin' plug. What can I unplug from over here so I can plug this in? That's my internet, don't want to unplug that. What is this Vanguard thing? Oh, it's my extension cord. I'm gonna unplug that. Son of a biscuit. Hey, Norm, what's up, brother? Hey, Daniel, Bice, Mads. Okay, it may be cheaper, right? You're welcome, Valhalla. Hi, Heather P. Hi, Vincent. I can visit. Oh my God. Key would be which location is closer to a bigger city center. I believe I am, Trevor. I'm like 30 minutes from Madison, about 45 minutes from Milwaukee. You can call me Phil if you remember. You know what? I am definitely going with Phil. A little less weird than saying hey community because everybody thinks I'm talking to everybody. Mike's the man. I don't care what Sarah says. I don't care what. Dropping by to show some love and a like. Thank you, Norm. Bikes, get ready for the YMCA dance next Thursday. That's what she. Never mind. Norm, brother. For fuck's sake, check your PayPal. I'm kind of on it. Oh shit! Thank you, Mike. Thank you, guys. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Damn, that was awesome. I don't suppose you could send a extension cord though, Mike. Like, can you send that through PayPal? An extension cord? I literally have nowhere to plug in this stupid fucking crock pot. Now without like fully cleaning off my workbench. In all fairness, half this crap is garbage anyways, but actually I'm not even using this. What the hell? There we go. All right. Put that on high. That because I don't want to lose those. Just sucks now you can't watch me do this, but thank you, Heather P. You are amazing. Yes, Chris, I got the boards finished and delivered. And then the $500 that I got for the boards went straight to trying to buy my LLC. That pink pot better not blow the fucking breaker. Thing's got about enough power to warm one hot dog. I'm just hoping it's enough to like melt this wax and stuff so that way like I didn't waste my money. Nice, Heather, congratulations on going from part-time to full-time. Hey Mike, you want to do like channel shout-outs and stuff, please? Because Heather B isn't here tonight. Wonder where she is. Normally she don't miss any of my lives. Van Lott, what's going on, brother? How was trivia this evening? A second celebrity in the building tonight. Well, other than Mike. Mike's a celebrity too. Or at least Mike likes to think he's a celebrity. He is a VIP though, Mike is. Aw, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Wish I could say I was a VIP. Going to my pictures here. Where is the video? Trying to find the video that I took after I got right here. So this was the boards after they got done. Why is it not playing? Pause, play. Yeah, so whatever reason they're not actually showing the video. But that's what the boards looked like after I got them done. And then every board that gets purchased is going to get wrapped like that. I'm gonna do, I gotta change that paper though. That paper sucks. It absorbs the oils from the cutting board. So, but yeah, I'm gonna release my cross video, sorry. Those are sweet, thank you Vinny. Thank you Heather P. Thank you Chris. Thank you Bice. Yeah, and because I'm you know embracing my whole Viking thing, instead of doing the instead of doing like a bow with the twine, I'm doing a square knot. So looks a little bit better when it comes to stuff like that. Okay, so first thing I need is thank you Van Lott. Really appreciate it. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Do I do the oil first? Or do I do the beeswax first? Crap, I didn't bring a spatula. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Five pounds of beeswax. Oil first. Okay. So put this in. And I think we'll do 8 ounces at a time, which gives me 2 jars of stuff. 2 jars of board wax. So now, if I do the oil first, do I let the oil get hot and then add the beeswax? Totally new to this, but it's a good upsell, and it's going to allow me to have something else to put on my Etsy for sale as well. So 15 people, 11 likes. Let's get those likes up, guys, and don't forget to check the pinned comment. I watched a video on this before and I forgot. I'll try to find it. Yeah, I've watched like 3 videos on it. And I know the ratio is, crap, I don't even remember the freaking ratio. Board, oil, recipe. Okay, so 1 part beeswax and 3 to 4 parts food grade mineral oil. Okay, so I need 1 ounce of beeswax for every 4 ounces of oil. So if I do 8 things of oil, I need 2 beeswax. Melt, combine beeswax and mineral oil in a double boiler or glass jar. Place in a pot of simmering water. Heat on medium-low until the beeswax is completely melted and blended. Pour the mixture into a tin or a jar. So apparently it doesn't matter. Apparently you don't have to wait. You can just put it all in right away. Oil first so it will soak in. Yes, so I did 8 ounces of oil. That's 2 ounces of beeswax. Tried a couple of times, didn't really turn out good. Easier to just buy it. Yeah, it'll be a process, Vinny. It's gonna be probably like, if I don't like that it's so thin or whatever, I'll add some extra beeswax or something to it. Take this one. That's definitely more than 2 ounces. And I got myself the yellow board, this stuff, the beeswax, so it adds a little bit of extra color, like a little bit more depth to the boards. If it's slightly over 2 ounces, it'll be fine, right? Like that's almost 3 ounces. But oil so it doesn't spill. Hey, what's up, 77? Okay. I don't know if anyone have tried it. I tried, but I saw coconut oil is good to use too instead of mineral oils. Anyone tried that? I have heard coconut oil works really good for board oil and board wax. Yeah, Rockets. Yesterday, day before, something like that. Thank you on the congratulations. Yeah, Van Lot, buttered colored board butter, absolutely. And I suppose for stirring, I have got paint sticks. What did I win? Eventually, I'm gonna do a couple of board videos as well. I gotta get the planter video finished editing. I'm like 20 minutes in on a 6-hour edit, so gotta figure out a way to get it down under 20 minutes. I don't know, like, what makes you guys want to watch these videos? Like, the longer ones, the shorter ones? Like, what's like a happy medium? Because I can sit and I can watch, like, Jesper Makes. He does a lot of, like, 2-hour-long videos, and I can sit and watch that all night long. Same thing with, like, Blacktail Studios and all of that. So, with thin strip inlays. Nice, Van Lot. Van Lot, do you have a bandsaw? Because, like, it's kind of hard. I hate doing it on my table saw. Oh yeah, I forgot. Rockets is a full-on celebrity too. I'd be interested in some stickers. Got some of my own coming out too once Heather B gets them sent to me. Got 2 Valhalla Timberworks signs coming that I'm super excited for. Wait, Heather. Hey, what's up, John? Yeah, I have no idea where Heather B is tonight. Normally, she's like one of the first ones in here. I'll have to shoot her an email and see what's going on. Actually, normally she like asks me if I'm going live or not. Where the heck is it? Email? All right. Hey, what's up, Ricky? Well, there's part of the Heather B family. Hey, what's going on, Jesse? Anyone fresh to the chat, don't forget to check out the pinned comment and don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Would really appreciate it. Doing a couple of boards with thin strip inlays. How thin are you going on your? Are you planning on doing your cutting boards, your thin strips, Van Lot? She had to go to bed. Oh, okay. Huh. Wait, Ulrich, what happened? You said it happened. What happened? What am I missing out on? Yeah, she wasn't in BVs. Ricky was around all night. Hey, Heather B, there she is. W's in the chat for Heather B. Better late than never, you know what I mean? Can't have one Heather without the other. And Heather P was gone for shit the last like 2 or 3 lives, so really disappointed if I don't have both of you in here. So yeah, I had mentioned about 22 live. Holy crap. Hit that like button if you're new to the chat and check the pinned comment. Thanks, guys. So yeah, I picked up some teak wood. This is what I'm going to do those cribbage boards out of. This with a maple bottom. Dang, this actually smells good too. Never worked with or seen teak, so yeah. It is a very pretty pattern. I can't wait to get these, to do the cribbage boards on those. Just got a teak bowl blank. Pretty excited. Nice. I'm afraid to try turning. Like, I've watched way too many disaster videos of people trying to turn wood and the wood just literally exploding the second they touch it with a chisel. So I'm scared to do it. Hey Heather B, Mike is slacking on posting channels. Could you go ahead and do those for me since you're here? Sorry, I know you just got here. But, you know, Mike B is a freaking slacker. I'm gonna try and get the better sticker paper tomorrow. Awesome. Yeah, Heather B, because look at these. This is the ridiculous crap they gave me at Staples. I like the look of the sticker, but they're way too small. They're only an inch. I can't put this crap on my cutting boards, or I can't put this on my cutting boards or my board oil or board wax or board butter because they're too small. It'll look stupid. Go ahead and stir this. Wow, I've got this this pot on high and it hasn't even touched the beeswax yet. Oof, and I have nowhere to put the, well, yeah, no, that's still just oil. It's so relaxing about hell. I used to do a lot of turning. How is it? I don't know, man. I can't get over watching the videos of stuff blowing up in people's faces. Getting a brander. I have thought about getting a brander. They're expensive though. And I haven't decided if I want like an old school brander where I've got to heat it up myself and like punch it in there. Or if I have to, or if I want to get an electric one. Wait a second, who does great work and you wish you had their talent? I hope you're not talking about me, because, man, I am miles away from where I want to be. But again, I just started, so there's that. Let me move this out of the way. Move this and this. Well, these can go over here. These wax over here for now. Woodworking is relaxing when it goes right. Mine's old school, custom made. My youngest son got me for Christmas. That's awesome, Heather P. That is fantastic. Pieces. Wait, pieces. What do you mean pieces, Ricky? A lot of those videos I've seen, I always notice how they lock it down onto the head or the wood they use. That is true, Van Lot, or they've got it going way too fast. Like they've got the RPMs kicked way up on it when they first start turning. So, I mean, it's just like, I get it. It's like any other like woodworking or whatever, where like, if you don't have common sense, you're not going to make it. You're going to end up cutting something off or breaking something. So, like, thank you, Heather B. You are the best. Straight up GOAT status. I'm just an honest man. I'm not doing anything special, but I appreciate it. Yeah. Heather B, did you guys tally up the votes? I can't wait to figure out who won the birdhouse contest. I know it wasn't me because I didn't enter yet, or I didn't enter that one. And I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do for a cross. I've got a general thought in mind, but I don't know how well it's gonna turn out. Yeah, I expected to see Heather P's birdhouse on there. I always cut the blanks for bowls down to have less to remove. Yeah. Yes, I got it totaled today. Nice. And you said results are getting announced on Saturday? Whatever the 4th would be? I liked it, Heather B, because you added more to it. It wasn't just a birdhouse. Because you did a birdhouse like planter combination, didn't you? I didn't win. Sunday at the Live at 5. Nice. Hey, have a good night, Norm. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, okay. Birdhouse and a feeder in one. Looked like it was a planter of some kind. We need to invest in a better tool for carving. I originally bought the cheapest one I could because I thought I'd dislike it, and actually found out I enjoy it and find it relaxing. Nighty night, Norm. Probably right behind you. Good night, Norm. Good night, Norm. I had a planter beside. Okay, so that's what it was then. You had the planter next to it. Meinhardt, I can hook you up with some good deals. I'm about to get a job at Rockler, as much as I bitch about him in my videos. I get so technically I'll be almost losing money in gas because it's like a 45-minute drive to my nearest Rockler. But and they only pay $15 an hour. But like for 2 days of work, I get 40% discounts on almost everything in the store. So like all of my expensive hardwoods are going to be way cheaper. And then like certain tool brands offer discounts as well to Rockler employees. Like Festool offers like 30% off. And then like SawStop offers 25% off. And with as expensive as those tools are, those those are huge discounts with as expensive as their tools are. So like that's like the main reason I'm getting a job there is the discounts. And then Freud, who is like one of the top people in like saw blades and saw blades and like router bits and stuff, they offer like once a year you get warehouse pricing. Yeah, I don't have one of them anywhere near me. You could always order online. I want Rockler to be my first sponsor when my channel gets big enough so I can help people get, good pricing on good stuff. Time to stir this. I don't think this crock pot's gonna get hot enough. Like I can see that some of the beeswax is melting, but like, I don't know, man. This doesn't look like it's turning out right. Looks like it's just turning straight into liquid. Guess we let our stir stick dry and see how that turns out, but I wonder if they'll let me work from home. I mean, I'm sure, so you need a job to help support your other job. Yeah, Steve, so I'm a bartender, I'm a bouncer, and I've got my channel here and my woodworking business, and I'm looking at getting a job at Rockler, all to support my business. That's why, like, I'm not like trying to be like when I tell you guys to check the pinned comment. Obviously, like it mentions my Cash App and everything. Like I'm not trying to beg for money or anything, but like life's a little hard. Money's a little bit hard to come by. I go to Rockler, and every time I come home, I'm on the couch for a couple of days. Why? Because what keeps you on the couch for a couple of days afterwards? When I go to Rockler, like I cannot leave that store without sweating my ass off. I don't know why. Maybe because I know it's money that I shouldn't be spending. But I mean, you can't, like, how else are you gonna get your hardwoods? Like, unless you go out and actually buy them. So that's like basically the only thing I've really bought there recently. Your wife. Oh, yeah, got it. Yeah, it's easy to spend money there. It really is. But yeah, like I'm not like trying to be greedy or beg for money, but yeah, it's just kind of rephrase. You need other jobs to support your purchases from that shop. Yes, 100%. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, what I make bartending, I mean, I make good money when I'm doing the bartending and tips and stuff. Like, I probably average like 25 an hour. But like, yeah, so I average like reasonable. And then when I'm doing bouncing, it's 150 a night. And then my paychecks are usually from the bar. My paychecks are usually about I would like to say my paychecks from the bar are usually around $500 every 2 weeks. So like basically for 2 days of work at Rockler, I'll make in 2 weeks what I make in 2 weeks at the bar working almost 5 days a week. So, do I use a trampoline? What do you mean, Heather, for like what? What would a grossly overweight 37-year-old need a trampoline for? Okay, so how long should it take for this wax to like cool down? No, Heather, I do not use a trampoline to bounce, but that is a very clever joke. Thank you. Talking emails. The wood shop I went to yesterday had Festool and Rockler and Shaper. I was scared to touch any. Dude, Bice, it is crazy, isn't it? That Shaper, like, when they first came out, it was like $1,000, 1,200, something like that. Now they're like up in the 3,000s, and you're like, Jesus, man. But they are useful. I mean, to basically be able to do your own like CNC work, and it follows its own track, so you literally cannot mess it up. Like, that's a pretty good deal. Just went to a millwork company yesterday, and they gave me a bunch of their scraps for free. Got a lot of, sapile. Some bowed, but I'm working on planing it flat now, using for my board video. Nice. Glad you got your dono. Absolutely, Mike. And I cannot thank you guys enough. Like, you and Mads are absolute rock stars. Yeah, they let me play with the Shaper. It was amazing. Yeah. So the Rockler where I'm going to be working, they have the Shaper and it's sitting there, but I don't think they have it set up with a router bit so that way you can actually like play with it. Panga. What in the hell is Panga? Not IOL, no rocket star here. Mads, come on now, you are a rock star. You let Mike make a dono. Actually, it came from you, so 100% you guys are rock stars. Naughty by nature, nice by choice. I gotta get a lot of planters done tomorrow. I'm definitely videoing at least one build. Atta girl, Heather. Heather, stop it. Keep rehabbing that dang arm of yours. The work will be there when you get done, when you're healed up, I promise. I've used Shaper to make raised panels for cabinet doors. Nice. I'm going to look at a pile of rough lumber, a lot of exotics. Ooh, local hardwoods, Swiss purple heart, zebra wood, wenge, white oak, red oak, walnut, cherry, and maple, and several more species. There we go, Van Lot. Get you all them, all that good wood. I was going to tell a carpentry joke, but I didn't think it would work. It looks like wenge. Okay. And if it looks like the pictures, I'll be spending $2K for the wood and buying a planer also. Dang, Van Lot. Your arm is not fine, Heather P. You can't dislocate your shoulder in 1 week. It's fine. How did I know about your arm, Heather B? I don't know anything about your arm, Heather B. That was Heather P got her arm all messed up. Can't work or whatever. Dang, what a fine Van Lot. Hope you can get it for a great price. He's asking 2K. Brother Valhalla and everyone, I gotta get to bed. Take care, and in case I don't see anyone, happy Easter. Happy Easter, Vinny. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, it did turn to wax a little bit. Still quite like oily though. I'm just plain excited. Oh, 1 week, it's like an eternity. It only takes 1 day to heal up. I can dislocate my shoulder and knock it back into place. It only hurts for a little while. You know what, Van Lot? You know what I heard? I heard it only hurts until it stops hurting. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see this in the camera, but like, I don't know if this is the consistency that I want. Like it rubs off and it's like almost liquid as soon as you touch it. Or should I maybe add more beeswax to that? But I did exactly what the directions told me. Do 2 ounces or 8 ounces. If you do 8 ounces of oil, do 2 ounces of wax. But I'm thinking I might add a 1/3 ounce of wax, or maybe even just double it up altogether, like 2 and 2 kind of thing. Wax on, wax off. See how it works in like 5 minutes. Well, see, Heather B, Heather P, dang. See, Heather P, this is why you can't take breaks from me, because I get you guys, like, mixed up. So yeah, anyways, like, this was sitting for like 5 minutes, and it still just turned, like, straight to liquid as soon as I touched it. Don't listen to me, I'm fucking with you, I have no idea. Whoa, Heather B, you gotta watch your mouth, or Heather P, you gotta watch your mouth, because, you know, Meinhardt, or Van Lott's in here. Okay, stir it again real quick. Yeah, we're adding more wax. Just 2 more ounces. Not 4 more ounces, 2 more ounces. Let those get nice and hot. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Sorry, Van Lot. Hey, what's up, EP? Also took the skin off the tips of 2 fingers. Oof. Ouch, Van Lot. Had blood on my table saw and a trail of blood to my chair. Oof. No, no, no. That is no good. Night, Phil. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not hoarding, I'm just accumulating high quality lumber. Vanillot telling Mrs. Vanillot the finger was still on the saw was a classic. Wait. Telling Mrs. Vanillot the finger was still on the saw was a classic. Wait, did you do this like live or something or on a video? I assumed like maybe you got too close to the bandsaw or something. Or not the bandsaw, the belt sander. Like, what did you do? What did you actually do? Right before the glue video. Gotta be careful. Oh yeah, that feels a lot better now. Make sure you all hit that like button, and if you're new, hit subscribe. Yes, thank you, Heather B. Heather B. Later, AP. Thanks for stopping by, saying what's up. I think it is time to figure out how to do some work. So this is hardware for the cribbage boards. Toss a couple of little extra chips of beeswax in there. Oh, and then I bought sheets from Walmart so I can start actually staging my stuff to like take pictures to sell it. Anybody ever have this? The blackberry Dr. Pepper stuff is phenomenal. How's the pink crock pot doing? It's doing good, Trevor. Finally heated up enough that it's melting the wax. Yeah, I can watch people work for hours. I just don't want to be the one to do the work for hours. Nice, Chris. None of your beeswax. Oh yeah, and then it's not quite a cat's Moses, but got me a saddle square for doing dovetails so I can learn how to do those. Got myself a 90-degree for making sharper, crisper angles. And then the cribbage board jig. Gotta go. Wife is having surgery in the morning. Night, y'all. Praying for your wife, Jesse. Good luck on the surgery. Yes, alert. Dr. Pepper is not a sponsor of this channel. And neither is Rockler, yet. And here's how I'll know I made it big time. If Rubio ever sponsored me, that's when I knew I hit it big. But I don't know, this is like an interesting color. I want to try it on something. I don't know what, but... Yo, Bearded Viking is back. I am far from big time, sir. Yeah, and then I got this light roast one too. Really want to see how those turn out. Trying to learn how to do woodwork. So Daniel, did you think more about charging content creators to do like a live tutorial on how to do stuff? Because I think the first one that you need to do is host a live with, I don't know, whoever takes care of you first. Doing your dovetails. Definitely want to learn dovetails from you. I think that would be fantastic. A live one-on-one teaching of dovetails. Heck yeah. I don't know, man. I've seen some of Cat's Moses dovetails, and I gotta say, BV, I think yours are a little bit tighter than his. So, you know, student may surpass the master there. Or at least on dovetails. Don't mind me just kicking a bunch of garbage around my shop. Oh, that is nice and waxy now. I like that. Alright guys, I figured out the key. It's a 50-50 mix. If anyone wants to participate in Vanlot's cross build off, email me at what you making with those pallets. Nothing, Heather. I'm gonna trade you the pallets for some of that red cedar that you got. Sound like a plan? Even swap my free pallets for your expensive red cedar? I need more clamps, so that way I can do 2 cutting boards all at once. I mean, technically I could, but I'm about out. What do you mean you're about out? Come on now. Oh, I can't wait to see the sign. That mix may change up on you as it cools in the tins. You'll need to give us an update after. I 100% will, Trevor. Heather too. Heather B, you can't advertise the cross build off with BV in here. Guaranteed he's gonna win it. Can still do 2 loads. Okay, let me know. Yeah, Heather P., you gotta take part. There are a lot of woodworkers in here. It's a great community. Absolutely love this community. We can get some of that glue off. Yeah, I guess I will. Heather B., I'll email you. There we go. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just cleaning off my mistakes from my cutting boards. That's what I'm planning on doing, Bice. I'm gonna use the cutoffs from my cutting boards to do my cross. I just gotta figure out how I want to design it. I tried thinking about doing like a charcuterie board, but like after figuring out the dimensions, it'd be a really awkwardly shaped charcuterie board. Very sorry to hear about your coworker, Heather P. Soldier Farms issued a challenge for this month. Ironically, it's something my wife just asked me to make her. Yeah, what's the challenge, Bice? I just pray for her family. Chef, oh my gosh, 3 kids and a husband. Wow. Crochet box with a lazy Kate. What is a lazy Kate? $45. Oh wow. Still young and everything. Thing you put the yarn spool on, I guess. Lazy Kate. Oh, okay. Apparently that's what a lazy Kate is. Yo, just noticed somebody jumped into the chat. Hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to check out the pinned comment. Okay, we're taking this stupid blade out to scrape this. Bye, Amanda. I'm going to start the wind chime Saturday. What does your vape smell like? My vape smells like watermelon. It is watermelon ice, which also is illegal in Wisconsin too. I'm not even allowed to buy those. Oh dang, now we're up to 15, 16 people. Anybody new to the chat, hit that like button. Anybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to check out the pinned comments. Well, that's not good. Bought myself a cheap shop speaker and just dropped it, so that probably don't work anymore. Van Lot, I want to have a build off with you. Okay, Heather, I'll help. I'll let her know. Thank you. Oh snap, somebody's challenging Van Lot to a build off. Not gonna lie, if I had the wood and the time between me and Daniel had the time, I would challenge Daniel B or Bearded Viking to a Scandinavian bench build off. Since both of us are Vikings and all that. Ooh. Yeah, Bryce, we could get you in on Scandinavian bench build-off. But I wouldn't challenge BV. Why not? Be a fun challenge. I mean, I'm guaranteed to lose, but like, just to try to compete against him? Heck yeah. He's the friggin' goat. He is, but I mean, the student has to occasionally or eventually beat the master, right? That'd be like challenging Jordan to one-on-one. Yeah. Can it have a stencil on it? Oh. I'd challenge Jordan now. Oh, I'd definitely challenge Jordan right now. What's up, Eric? I mean, who wouldn't challenge Jordan right now? I mean, dude's 65 years old. He ain't beating nobody in basketball right now. Oh, I'd still try to take on 1995 Jordan, too. Just to say I tried. Heck, I'd take I'd take a punch from Mike Tyson just to say I survived. Just so I could say I lived to tell about it. But if you don't survive, well, you know, if it's and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, right? I'd take the Tyson punch for the payday when I woke up. Oh yeah, that too. Hey, what's up, Blake? Welcome to the chat. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Also, check out the pinned comment, please. And thank you. Dude, I saw that Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight. I'm not worried about a punch from Tyson now. See, here's the thing. Like, he threw that fight. Like, he gave that fight away. If he would have actually tried against Paul, he would have killed him. Absolutely would have killed him. What do you want to build, Van? Done it twice. Yeah, he damn good. He damn for sure did. Good evening, everyone. Hey, what's up, Brandon? No worries on being late. I'll probably be at this for another hour and a half, 2 hours, so it's totally cool. But do me a favor, check out the pinned comment, hit the like button, and obviously most of you guys are already subscribed, so yeah. Just about to get a cutting board glued up, so didn't miss a whole heck of a lot. Really? Lay down. Cherry one first. So, cherry on the edge. Yep, guys, I finally got myself to work. All right. Yeah, I damn for sure did. Good evening. Sorry for being late. Agreed. Those dollar signs that Jake Punk paid him. Yes, exactly. The dollars. Bab Ice is a Viking name. Okay. Dates back to the invasion of 1066. Nice. All the research documents and a coat of arms. Nice. That's awesome. That's why Mike threw the fight. Absolutely, Van Lot. He 100% threw that fight. Thinking of doing mini cutting boards. I'm still without a table saw. And now officially subscribed to Brandon Cabanelis. Hopefully I said that correctly. Hey Blake, mini cutting boards. What do you mean mini cutting boards, Heather? Heather P. Zach Van knows how old he is and needed a payday. Exactly. Yeah, when that money starts running out, like they'll do anything for it. 100%. If Tyson would have tried in that fight, Jake Paul would have possibly died. Oh, well, Heather P. Those are coasters. Oh, that's what I would call mini cutting boards, coasters. DJ, your wood is calling your name. It is. It actually is. I actually have to do some work finally. So, what's funny is when Paul met someone willing to teach him that he's not a boxer by busting his jaw, and Jake whining about how that's not how it was meant to go. That was hilarious. Yeah, like that's like you can't just admit that you fixed a fight. That's just shitty people. Eight-inch cutting boards are more like charcuterie boards, Heather P. Tyson probably would have too, heart attack or stroke out or something, maybe. If you watch the training videos, he did versus the actual fight, it's like two different people, 100%. The ones you have made. Oh, okay. Gotta look at the picture because I don't remember what the hell I was doing with it. Well, tomato, yeah? Some of you younger should Google the Bruce Lee versus, I think, Ali. The gloves on Bruce and didn't allow him to use his feet. That was a joke. I have many ideas on coasters, just haven't made the videos yet. Charcuterie boards are not good for cutting on though. I figured it wasn't about the size, it's how good it works. I mean, I guess, Heather. I mean, well, I suppose you could do it that way and it'll be just fine. Didn't they both end up getting investigated and suspended by the boxing commission over that fight? I would hope so. You're the GOAT, Van. I love your work. I was about to say that, Chris. I mean, you do have a point, Heather P. Just usually, like, what would you cut on an 8-inch cutting board? Well, it's not too much smaller from some of the ones that I do. Like the ones that I'm doing right now are, well, no, those are 12 inch, 12 by 16, 16 by 12. Vegetables, yeah. More like a serving board. An 8-inch steak. Yeah, like a cheese board. Carrot. 8-inch cutting board would be a sandwich board. Well, yeah. I don't know. Alls I know is I am very excited to see it whenever it gets done, Heather P. I have a small one and the time, but I only book for one. Yeah? I've got to call it a night. Take care all. Later, Trevor. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know, I guess I'm used to doing massive bits of wood already after two cutting boards. So 2 whole cutting boards and I think I'm an expert. So don't listen to me. So we're at 11 and a half. Yeah. Cool. I am not even close to an expert, so I'm gonna make it 8 by 12. Oh yeah, that's actually not bad. That's not a bad size, I guess. 8 by 12. It's yeah, it's still a pretty good size. I was wrong. I stand corrected. I'm gonna hop off too. Got a busy day tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed night. You as well, Bice. Thanks for stopping by. Sometimes you gotta be careful asking people what they'd use a small cutting board for. Yeah, that is true. Alright guys, I gotta make some noise, so sorry about it. After I check and see if my vacuum needs to be emptied. Probably does, I get like 2 boards in and it needs to be emptied. Need it, but might as well. We can wait. Pencil sharpener. Drum sander will help with small cutting boards and coasters. Absolutely. Try to video it so y'all can squirm in your seats watching me use my no guard miter saw. Yeah, Heather, you got to get some tools replaced, girl. Place to use the show. I don't have a laser man left. My stuff was either hand painted or burned on. Then I think I have horses or cows, not anymore. I haven't had horses since I was in my early 20s. Abandoned, you have cows. Got rid of the cows by age 40. Oh. What do you mean I know you do, Heather? It's like I bought a brand new, pad for, oh. No, I'm talking Heather P. She needs new tools too. That girl's gonna get herself hurt if she keeps doing all that. Horses are fun so they know over they decide you on your back. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they are. There it is.
I grew up with draft horses, so super chill, super docile. Oh, okay, Heather. Well, I don't know what all tools you have, Heather B. You don't exactly brag about how unsafe your tools are. Heather B tells us all the time about how crappy your tools are. Scares the shit out of me when she talks about how dangerous her tools are. Alright. Time to hang out for a few minutes. Holy shit, you guys are talking to. There we go. A lot of 8-inch snakes give up. 100% dangerous. Ban lot. Don't get it wrong. Made a huge profit even then. That's good, brother. A Pastor Van. Blake, my brother. How you doing? A glue gun and a broken scissors. That's my tools. Well, fix your scissors. Dang. My baby Chucks have been keeping me busy most afternoons. They're just dumb. Oh, the Chucks or a chicken duck mix? Oh, shit. Great done tonight. Have all bolts cleaned and Loctite blue brushed. Go get my new air tube parts and set that puppy back together in the AM. Great Blake, tomorrow we will have air again. Nice. Ben Watt, I need prayers. I messed up a $200 water pump. Ooh. Dang, Ricky. Hey, Don, what's going on, brother? We'll be praying, Ricky. Not much, just watching Val play with his wood. And Heather's right back at it. We knew Heather would show up tonight. Hey Don, I got another dono. Hey Don, hey Heather. Brother Ricky, stuff happens. Sucks, I'm sure. But hopefully you get the new one in installed perfectly. Thanks, Ben, a lot. You're a great guy. And Pastor, love you a lot for what you do. Absolutely. Much love for Ben Lott. I can't wait until I get some donos to help out my cause. Mike O, guys are boring over there. You guys are boring over there. Over where? Was everyone in after party done? What do you need, Heather? May not be able to contribute money, but I got stuff. You may be able to use scrap wood. I'd appreciate anything. I know, Don. Can't get words out. Let us look around, send you some ideas of what we got. Please send your way. Appreciate it, Blake. Check PayPal. Hey, Don. Hell yeah. Thank you, guys. Whoa, wide, yeah, there we go. Thank you, Mike, thank you. Very, very much appreciated, brother. The after party on Discord, yeah. I've been in there once. Done like a hand plane? I would love to learn how to use a hand plane. Yeah, it's very hard to get a conversation going when there's 10 people in a chat. That's why I never participate in stuff like that, is because it's too hard to like communicate when you're in there, you know what I mean? I used to have to participate in like group chats like that, group phone calls for video games that I played. Can never ever get a word in. Just want to see if these are all tight enough before I go gluing. So you don't want any gaps. It's not the gaps you want to be filling with wood. And that's what this one's gonna look like. That wax is like perfect now. Oh, to learn how to use an airplane. I'd love to learn how to use an airplane as well. Not the ones on Temu. See, this comes with its own stickers that you can like write on or whatever, but my handwriting's horrible, so probably won't ever use those. And there's your board butter container. Hopefully that's roughly 4 ounces. You know, my urine sample there. Thank you, Heather B. So how much do you market those for? These will probably be. So if you buy a board from me, I'm gonna possibly just send you one. But I plan on putting them online for like 10, 12 bucks. I haven't really done the math on them yet. To let everyone know, I work at a machine shop that builds race motors. That's why I asked them for price. Oof. So should I let this cure and dry or harden before I put the lids on? Well, no, because I want the heat to like suck the rubber down or this part, so it seals it, right? Go ahead and put. Okay, cool. Shoot. Thank you, Heather P. I appreciate that. Heather P., do I have your email and stuff? So I can send you info on it then? I mean, it makes sense to put the lids on like you would a canning jar because, I mean, you want that to like actually seal. Yes, without rings if you're water canning. We are not. It is gonna be board wax, like cutting board butter. All right, so that should seal it, and we let it cool. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to put this by a fan so that way it cools faster, so I know what it's gonna look like afterwards. If those drawers are cold enough, you might want to heat them up a little. Never canned, so sorry, my advice would be wrong. Well, this isn't like food canning, so I don't think it would be like one of those kind of things anyways, but Oh, then yes, seal it up. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, these aren't hot, the jars, but they're not cold either. Yeah, I've seen that before where hot liquids do not do well in cold glass. If they're room, yeah, definitely room temp. Wait a second, I have my mini fridge. I could always put it in there to get it to cool off faster. I have never canned beeswax. Yeah. Definitely looks like a urine sample. You know, I want to see what one of my little 1-inch stickers will look like on there. That's not too terrible. Let it just cool down naturally. But I'm impatient, Van Lot. I don't have the patience to let it sit and cool. I'll just leave it sitting out. Need to know how long it's gonna take for them to harden. Okay, Eric, see now that makes sense. Letting it sit so that way I can make sure that, so I know how long it takes. I got a bee woman down the road from me. I wonder if I can hook up that connection for beeswax. You probably could, actually. Looks nice, thank you, Brandon. Patience, grasshopper. It's hard to have patience, you know what I mean? Patience may be a virtue, but I myself haven't developed it yet. Exactly. If you ever watched one of my videos, you will find out just how impatient I am. It's kind of weird, but hey, I usually like weird. Hey, weird people are fun sometimes. Beeswax probably needs to be processed first to make sure all the sugars and such are out of it. And bee guts, stray wings, and stringers, etc. I would hope there's nothing goofy like that in my beard or in my board wax. Don't want somebody like, going to put wax on their board and then end up with a wing on their board. Being impatient can make it a glue up the nose situation. Glue up the nose. I have a beekeeper that uses beeswax for lip balm. Yep. I meant the beeswax straight from that. Oh, okay. Dang. Heather B, you got to jump on that. $40 for thick slabs of Purple Heart like that? That is fantastic. 24 long by 2 inches thick. That is some very, very, very good Purple Heart. Some Paduke behind it, some walnut next to it. That is worth jumping on and then just reselling it yourself. Getting once my LLC gets approved, I'll be getting a $50 gift card from Taylor Brands. Wonder what I can buy for $50 that I absolutely need. Well, I suppose I could use it for take $50 off of a plunge router, because I could get the Bosch plunge router with the fixed base for $230 plus a $50 discount after that puts it at what, $180? It's a pretty good price. Hell, could get the skill for $119 at that price with the gift card. I might consider doing that. Or hardwood. Heck, for $43, I could get 12 inches. Well, no, 12 inches is a bit small, which is what she said. Quarter-inch maple for $28 I could get. For $59 I can get almost 2 small cutting boards out of a 15-pack of hardwood. Cutting board stuff, of course, but... Oh. Sorry, Heather B. I thought you were talking about the purple. The purple one. Okay, I like that with the board butter in the middle. Looks pretty good. I would do it maybe in black or brown though, Heather B. Like a darker brown, so it looks like it's kind of carved into the wood. Okay, so hardwood is out on the Amazon gift certificate. Could use it to get $50 off on a CNC router as well. Like this one here, you got this Fox Alien for cuts of 15 3/4 by 31.5. That's perfect for $296 minus 5 minus 50. So that'd be $246 for what I would say is a pretty dang good router or CNC. And now back to here. Van Watt is very impatient. Oh well. I had a cedar shaving up the nose. When you cook the wax down, it separates the honey from the bee from the wax, leaving the wax clean from any honey. I've got to get a new orbital sander. I bought a square one and it is horrible. I hate it. Yeah, those square ones do kind of suck, Heather P. Recently purchased 13-inch planer and excited to build things, but on hold because I got to work on patio and back. Hey, Brandon, do both all at once. Use the new planer to build your outdoor furniture. Make it nice and smooth. My DeWalt served me well both. Oh, okay. Less than $80 at HT right now. What do you mean HT, Blake? Oh, Home Depot. Never mind. Where's that CNC at? That was on Amazon, Brandon. It's Fox Alien. Very good brand. Where are you looking for your trademark? Looking online, not sure what's legit. So I'll be getting my trademark either through Taylor Brands or my business account Found. I can also file for a trademark as well. What's this in $80? Could probably talk that beekeeper out of a few bricks of beeswax. That would be awesome, Van Lot. 5-inch orbital day. So Heather P, what I would do honestly, if the DeWalt is under $80 right now, I would go with that one. But I have the Harbor Freight Hercules one, and it's a very nice sander. It works perfect for me. The first one didn't work because it was broken. It's starting to thicken up a little bit. Yeah, if you can get the DeWalt one for under $80, go with that one. Did you just send that? No, that was February 11th. Oh, okay. I'm confused. Heather B sent me Purple Heart in an email. Heather P just sent me an email saying $3 to $5 per board foot. Definitely gonna be looking for that deal. Absolutely, that's what I would do. I've used both, but Harbor Freight was out of stock here. Dang, that sucks. Yeah, but you knew it wouldn't take long for it to start solidifying. Huh? Yes, I have the Harbor Freight Hercules sander and it works great. Went to Harbor Freight the other day to look at a few things and everything I wanted to look at was sold out. Man, you must have a terrible Harbor Freight in your area. What I like about Harbor Freight is their warranty exchange. Absolutely, Van Lot. Most of their stuff, you can just take it in and it just like walks away on you. Yeah, he's saying 10 board now for that walnut. Like 10 board feet or $10 per board foot? $10 per each slab. That's still not a bad deal. I'd still take that. Right now, I think here in Wisconsin, it's our walnut in Wisconsin is like 17. Why does that keep closing out on it? Well, anyways, whatever. Ours is like 17-ish per board foot right now. So if you can get them actually $10 per slab, that's a fantastic deal. Let's see. Marketplace. Walnut. I have so much hickory I need to use up first. It's got my stack too big, Hub says. Well, why don't you sell your hickory? Somebody in the area has got to want it. Yeah, see, this stuff like here is $10 per board foot. Night, Ricky. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, but Eric, that 30-minute drive for a new Harbor Freight is definitely worth it, though. Hey, by all means, Chris, have at it. I don't want any hickory. I already can't afford my business as it is. I can't, definitely can't afford to replace saw blades every 5 minutes. Because hickory will tear your stuff up. And it's not great. Really good wood to use, but like, it'll tear up your saw blades quicker than anything. Really? You can't? Huh. Is it like that popular out there? Or is it that overgrown out there? $10 a board foot is good for you, Eric? Where are you at? And what's your walnut price out there? See, now this one's not bad. I have a bunch of live edge walnut slabs, $3 a board foot for under 14 inches wide. 14 to 20 inches wide is 4.25 a board foot. Anything wider than 7 or anything wider than 20 inches is $7 a board foot. So like that's a very good one too. And he's got a crap load of it too. That's all walnut. I might have to give this guy a call tomorrow. You know how many cutting boards I could do with some of that? I gotta see what the links are. I think I already messaged him about it. Yeah, 9 feet long. So 9 foot by 14 inches. I didn't ask him the thickness. Yeah, I had to message that guy. It's a lot of freaking walnut. People usually use it for firewood here. Nuh-uh. Using hickory for firewood? I can understand for like your pellet grills or whatever, because that hickory smoke. But like up here, we're using that for like tables. We're using it for like high-end furniture. Although, speaking of walnut, I just got about a dozen logs that are 6 to 8 inch in diameter. 5 or so feet long for free. 6 to 8 inches in diameter. Ooh, you know what? You could always flatten those and use them for, flatten them, stain them really nice, and use them for, like hot plates. That would be a really good idea for those. Sell them for $5-10 a piece. I don't know what they look like on the inside, but they've been cut for over a year. Definitely probably some good wood. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it too, you could mill those into boards also. Wow, that's a shame, Heather. I mean, why are you cutting down? If you're not going to use it for something actually useful, like building furniture or whatever it's actually intended to use it for, why in the hell would you even cut the tree down unless it's dead? If it's like a dead tree and it's like a risk to somebody's health, absolutely cut it down. But like, if it's just chilling, doing nothing but tree things, like, why would you cut it down? Just for firewood. I know damn well out there in Tennessee, you have cedar trees out there you can cut down and use for firewood. You've got a lot of pine trees out there you can cut down and use for firewood. Tons of cheaper firewood out there. Just carve it, maybe make some, ooh, that's a good idea too. Make some bowls out of that, them walnut chunks that you have. All right, enough fucking around. I gotta get a board glued up. Oh snap, guys, we got wax. Gotta stop playing with it though. The more I play with it, it's gonna not get harder. Which is not what she said. Okay. We're just gonna, so that way matches there. Guaranteed. I'm gonna take these off so I don't waste or burn up even more. That's skill right there, grabbing an entire uncut cutting board. Yeah, ash is my go-to, but the Ricks we got last winter was 75%. Jesus. I didn't say it. Oh man, I could break your heart. I used to clear land here, and I can't tell you how many thousands of acres of trees I pushed down and piled up and burnt oak. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is a waste of a lot of money, Van. See, I don't get that. Like, why do people clear land like that? Waste all of that wood. Heck, I got one of my coworkers, she wants me to come and cut down a tree on her property and said I could use it for whatever the heck I want. So I was thinking about taking it, getting it milled up, and then after getting it milled up, I'll have my own walnut. Made a lot of money back then. Yeah, but like you can never have too much money, right? Ooh. So Heather B, I kind of like that, but it's a little hard to read. And I think I just kind of want my logo with just beard butter or board butter on there. But that's super awesome. You got some definite, like, good Canva skills. See, I can't just tape that like everybody said to do. But yeah, Heather P, if I could afford to have that, ooh, I like that. Need to add another extra inch and a half to this freaking stool of mine. I'm sitting on that cutting board and it's like perfect height now. We cleared the land for farm use, yeah. Need to get my hands on a pecan tree. People want subdivisions. It's sad. That is very sad, Heather P. Okay, I was just playing. Eric, I cleared countless pecan trees. We're over 150 years old. Oh my. The farm across from me went for one. Holy crap. Cleared it all. Are building 4 huge houses. Yeah, it's very, very sad, isn't it? Hey, what's up, Forge? How's it going, sir? No cheese cutting on the board. There will be none of that, Chris. I'm just sitting here for a second so I can get caught up on chats again before I get heavy into gluing and cleaning out my glue roller. Want to put up a privacy fence, and I live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's kind of terrible. Yes, Heather B, I got the other 2 delivered. Turned out fantastic. And I'm sure when the guy finally opens up the packaging, he's going to absolutely love them. Or at least I hope he will. Oh yeah, Heather B, you weren't even here when I showed him off earlier. The packaging and everything. Yeah, how I've got them wrapped and everything. Looks pretty cool. I really like it. Gotta go to bed. Just cut my last piece of steel for my forging live tomorrow. Thanks, Heather. All right, later, Forge. Good luck with your live tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, Forge. Oh, I thought you said you were going to bed. My bad. Yeah, I gotta get a cutting board glued up. Then I gotta get the other one laid out and glued up. Laying here doing my range of motion exercise for my shoulder, and the popping is just making me feel super old. I did too, but I see he said I gotta go to bed. Yeah, that's what I seen too, was him say I gotta get to bed. Hey yo, number 9, whoever just popped into the chat, if you haven't hit the like button already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys aren't already subscribed to the 2 people who just joined in. Also, anyone who hasn't heard me say it, check out my pinned link in the comments, please. Come on, come off of there. Great channel, guys, yeah. I need to, but gotta wind down first. Hear that? I hear that plenty. Holy crap, it says I got 9 viewers and 24 likes. That's my birthday. 924. Ha, that's cool. No, we're gonna do tape. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, guys. In the meantime, while I'm thinking about it, I should probably do up another jar of wax. My niece was 923, nice. Yeah, those September birthdays are fairly popular. Almost like people got a little bit slightly busy during New Year's. Go, there's another one. 2 jars of wax. To be honest, I think I can get a 3rd jar out of there if I can actually figure out how to get it out of the thing. Got married 9/28. Cool. Nice. Subs burning, yes they do, Venmo. On live is awesome, so much energy. That's my sister. I'm single, man. Oh man. Oh good. Oh. Sorry to hear that, Heather B. So Forge is your sister single. Oh man. Van Watt, I am going to go with 1967. Damn, Heather B. That is rough. Oh, nope, we still got a fair amount of liquid in there. 1979, guys. Dang. Guess we were all wrong. Later, Forge. Have a good night, brother. Thanks for stopping by. I was close too. I was only off by 12 years. Yeah, I don't know if I want to put wax paper on them. Clamps or not. Yeah, no more fooling around, Forge. If you're getting off, get off. Line. Just realized how weird that sounds. Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but somebody told me to put wax paper on my clamps so they don't get all covered in glue, and when I did, it stuck all the wax paper to my stupid cutting boards. And then somebody told me to use painter's tape, which I've got the frog tape, but I don't really want to sit and peel tape off, and what if I can't get the clamps tight enough? I guess wax paper it is. I'd say that's enough wax paper, huh? Rickety and I got married 6/1. How long do you let your glue dry? Once you do, your glue up on your boards. So after a half hour, you should be able to technically take the paper off or take the clamps off, but I let them go overnight. Because after about 6 hours, you're supposed to be able to work with them, like be able to take them off and plane them and stuff. But I let them sit overnight so that way they're guaranteed ready to go the next day. Maxi sides stay up. And now start putting this together. Which side for the outside, guys? This one? Or this one? Thinking this side for the outside. This one? Yeah. Yes. Shit. Well, that's gonna be the spot I've gotta fix later. 2 spots. Probably Freaking light hasn't worked in how long? Good night, Van. Hopefully I'm not too late. First side, nope, 2024. Got married to Chad, 7:30, August the year. It's funny, Heather, how close the days are. Good night, Van. Good night, Van. Good night from, make sure to subscribe, helping an old man out. Yes, absolutely. Subscribe to Van Lot. Here's a hint. We got 3 kids together. One just turned 20. Wish could say we weren't living in some few years before we married. Guess how long I've been married, guys? I'll give you a hint. Never. Never even really been close, to be honest. Was engaged once, couldn't stand her, so I left her. I needed somebody who's capable of having fun in their life, and she just wouldn't have it. So, yeah, when you're 21 years old and can't take a fart joke, there's something wrong with you. I think I finally worked my way through my, well, you're still young, I want to agree. Young, I'm 37 years old. And I really only hang out with fucking 21 and 22-year-olds because that's what I do for work. You know what? Set that aside for a second. Guess we're gonna let that just drain into there. Exactly, Heather. It's better to live once and be happy than to be fucking miserable your whole life. Get a young one and train them. Yeah, again, yeah, exactly what Eric said. Very, Very, very much easier said than done. Damn near impossible, to be honest. I wonder. Can I just take this off? And oh god, got some drippage. Toss that to the side somewhere. It's garbage. No, it won't fit. Need to figure out a way to get this so that way it like this fits in. Figure out a way to get this to fit inside of there. Stupid can be trained. Yeah, I suppose. Use your other glue bottle. I'm going to. I just gotta like, because there's still a lot of glue in here. Just too hard to work with and reach. So trying to get it into a smaller bottle. But I have nowhere to set it so that way I can just like drain in. Because this is just a soft rubber bottle. It's not going to really stand up on its own. Does timber work? Yes, I do, Turner. I am working my butt off right now. Kind of. I'm working on a glue up right back there. And I even worked on making some board wax tonight. Yes, definitely go check out Turner's channel if you have not and you're not already subscribed to him. Awesome channel and very, very knowledgeable when it comes to wood. Not doing too bad, to be honest. Wishing I wasn't so broke, but other than being broke, can't complain, I suppose. You know, getting some work done. Oh, basket case I am. Yeah, but we need that in our lives a little bit. We need someone who can keep us awake. You know what I mean? I'll hold it for you. Hand it here. I don't know how well that'll work through the camera, Heather B. Just got to find a way to prop the two things up and then be able to walk away. Heels and shorts, any corner can make you some spare money. Yes, exactly. Yep. So that's, heels and shorts in any corner. Not me. Ain't nobody trying to pay for that. Oh yeah, there's still a lot of glue left in there that I can get out of there. I wonder. Move this teak out of the way. See if we can just set this one down. I think I figured it out. We'll be back. Oh yeah. Nice fresh bottle of glue. Oh, you would be surprised, my friend. There are some freaky people out there. If I were to go out in shorts on the corner, I'd have to make people pay me, make people pay me to, where the hell are we? To put pants on. Hey, Heather and Heather and Heather and Heather. Yeah, the Heathers get confusing sometimes. But yeah, so speaking of the whole having to pay to put pants on, I always joke around with people and tell them that I would make a really good male stripper. Not a good male stripper, just a very profitable one. Because I'd have the 2 or 3 women in the crowd who would tell me to take it off, and about 80 women in the crowd telling me to put it back on, and they'll pay me to do it. Oh my God, Mike is still here? Holy shit. But yeah, I'd have 2 or 3 girls telling me they'd pay me to take my clothes off, but more girls paying me to put my clothes back on. So pretty certain I'm in the wrong gig trying to do woodwork. Well, that's not good. There we go. Wait a second, I'm gonna run that back through. Oh no, that's just a tall board. All right, other end. This side or this side? I'm thinking this side out. Definitely thinking this side. It's got a lot of figure to it. That's what I like to tell myself when I look in the mirror. I'm not fat, I just got a lot of figure to me. So this side, Eric, or this side? Oh, still here, bro. Oh, well, hey, Mike. Hey, put that piece upside down and inside. Dang it, Turner. I guess you're just gonna have to give me a tutorial on cutting boards, then, brother. I'm now that Chuck Norris is gone, I'm the toughest man alive. Yeah, 2. Definitely going with side 2. I don't know how I managed to get so lucky to get such a nice piece of maple. This piece was absolutely beautiful. It almost made me cry to have to cut it up. Close enough. Minimal shave later. That, slide it. hopefully find a fourth clamp somewhere. Got 2 on the floor, 4 on the floor, but none of them that I want to use for this. That one will work. Ooh. Just got wood glue in my pocket. Guess we're using this big old monster. And there's one. All right, guys, I got 1 cutting board glued up tonight. So does that mean I get to be done for the night? Build jigs and houses. That's all I know. What do you mean, you don't know how to do cutting boards, brother? I get paid not to go on OnlyFans. They said I would crash the site. It's because everybody would want to pay you, Don. Everybody'd be all over that. There we go. I think it's sealed. Not seeing any movement. Cannot wait to use this. Should probably make myself like a sample board to use that on. Are them Harbor Freight clamps? Yes, those are 100% Harbor Freight clamps. How did you know, Turner? By me saying that they were junk and they twist and don't tighten up the way they're supposed to? Even wood inside of them to make them stronger. And they are a good, oh, okay. Huh. Rain on a tin roof is definitely the best sound in the world. Got feet pics done? Oh, man. Don's out there selling his feet. Yeah, see, look how much I got out of there. It's like a quarter of a project left. Do any of you save your bottles and like start using them? Keep using them? I'm a messed up, lonely old man in the forest. Jesus. Oh. You know what, Turner? It is never ever a dull moment when you come to one of my lives. You want one? The first one is free. Damn, Don, that's terrible business. Can't just give your feet pics away. Don't worry, brother. I got some female friends who sell that stuff. I can have them help you get some pointers on it. I keep bottles, as here there's a stores that refills them. Really? That would be cool. An actual fucking store that would refill my glue for me. I think I would. I think I would like that instead of having to just buy them. But what are you paying for cost on that though? But I'm gonna turn on some. I shouldn't be alive and pass out, guys. All right, Heather P. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. Glad to see you're back. I think I'm just gonna dump this straight into there. Have myself a backup for later. All I need is one, Don. Jesus. Type on glue refills are around 3 to 6 depending on the formula. Okay. Now, is that for the little bottle like what I just have, or? Because if that's the case, like it's about the same price as what I pay in the store for a brand new bottle. Because these are like $6 or $7. Well, 6 or 7 American dollars, which is less than your Canadian dollar, so. Or more than your Canadian dollar, my bad. All I have here is a hole in an old oak tree. The cougar and the bear. But the bear is mad at me. Jesus. I must be bored. Cleaning up the shop floor, so many tools and trash on the floor. DJ, I can't sell anything else. What do you mean, Don? You gotta sell stuff. That's why we're woodworkers, to become rich, right? You know, like the old myth, or the old saying: the fastest way to become a millionaire as a woodworker is to have $2 million. Dang, got 9 people in here, 25 likes. It's a pretty good live stream so far. Been on for 200 minutes and still got people in here. Really enjoy that. That's awesome. You can make money doing woodworks. Sometimes. Sometimes get lucky, apparently, and a guy will pay you $500 for a couple of cutting boards. And then all of the internet will tell you that you're wrong and there's no chance you'll ever make another $500 on 2 cutting boards. 43 years giving away for cookies and a couch. Hey, you know what? Whatever it takes to keep a roof over your head. They have to pay me to stop sending the feet pics. Oh, man. Do I drop my... Oh, hey, Turner, you weren't in here earlier. Check this out. Got me a nice, really nice piece of teak wood today. I'm going to make some cribbage boards out of it. Teak for the actual cribbage board, and then I'm going to lay it on top of a piece of walnut. Or no, maple. Sorry, maple. Night, Heather B. Have a good night. Thanks for coming, even though you were late. I suppose I can forgive you this once for being late, Heather B. No, find a place to set this piece of crap. I mean, this fine piece of cutting board. It's got to be flat, so I guess we're going to just set it over here on the ground. I'm out of maple. I gotta grab a new sheet of whipped maple. So, guess we're done gluing up for the night, or for now. Lost my only 2 female viewers, so there's that. You want to tray and do some ammonia fuming. Really makes the grain pop and makes the color really rich. Ammonia fuming. Not sure if I'm familiar with that. You got a video on it, Turner? Because if you got a video on it, I'll gladly check it out. Because I really like when grain pop happens. Ammonia. What did you say to do? Ammonia what? Ammonia fuming wood. Which one is which, though? The dark or the light? Because they both look really good. Don't miss me too much. I think that's the other way around, Heather. Old school trick, the darker one. Okay, huh. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. I usually just burn my wood is what I do when I'm doing that. Is that cherry? I'm not sure. I didn't check to see. Pictures. It doesn't say. Oh, wait, yeah. Untreated natural oak. So, no, it's oak. 3 days no smoking. I wish I could do that. By the way, Turner, what did you find out about the diabetes thing? Oh yeah, that's gonna buff in really, really nicely. I really like how that turned out. That is fantastic to hear, Turner. Very, very happy that you are diabetes free. So did they figure out what's going on with you then? High blood pressure and really fucked up spine that is causing my heart issues. Oof. That's no good. Hey, anybody new to the chat, check out the pinned comments. Also, don't forget to like this live. I know we're kind of winding down and it's getting a little bit boring here, but I can still liven it up. I can still salvage this. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button as well. BP is 140/85. Yeah, that's actually about what my blood pressure is right now too. So I'm like right there with you. You know what? I did one cutting board. I'd have to cut up all of my maple to make the second one. But I only need 2 pieces of maple to do these cribbage boards. Huh. Yeah, we're doing cribbage boards next. Just got to figure out which board I'm going to use to cut the bottom. All right, so that's a 4-inch piece. I want a little bit of overhang so you can see the maple. I think. If not, wait a second. Standard size 3-person cribbage board. All right, so standard 3-person or triple track cribbage board is generally a 121 hole board designed with 3 parallel continuous tracks, allowing for easy scoring without backtracking. Typical size ranges from 12 to 15 inches long, often featuring storage for 9 metal pegs, 3 per player, and cards. 9 by 5. So if we do 4, dang, this second jar is curing faster than the first one did. I will, Turner, thank you. You have a good night as well. Well, there are no cats in my bed, so I can actually get in there and sleep. Oh, man. Guess we're going to grab a third jar and see if I can get one more thing of oil out of, or wax out of it. And now I know why people use syringes for this. Crap, that's hot. All right, so out of 8 ounces of... No, I'm still here, Mike. It's Turner that's heading out. I got a bunch of work to do, so I'm probably not going to be heading out for a while. Unless the chat really dies down. I mean, I'm down to 4 people. The hell, where did you say you are? Yeah, Wisconsin. Hey, what's up, Jen? How you doing? hit that like button, check out the pinned comment, and enjoy the rest of the show. Just making some board butter. And then at the exact same time, gonna learn how to do a cribbage board. So, gonna learn how to make one. Got my fancy little jig here. Smashed it, thank you. Appreciate it. Look at that, directions that I'm probably not gonna read. My template. All right. Your board butter, beeswax, and oil. I guess I missed that part. Yeah, so it's beeswax and just plain beeswax and mineral oil. Going pretty good. How about you, Jen? Okay, so 15 inches. Go and get this cut quick in between chats. Ooh, wait, no, I need to have a piece of maple cut already too. To 15. Not that piece sucks. That piece is just as bad. as foot as they're gonna get, so. Winding down, long day. Yeah, a few hours of sleep for me. But not like too terrible of a day. All right, where did I put those instructions for my cribbage board? Right here. Okay, standard drilling method. Figure 1. Alternate drilling method. Figure 2. Choose from 2 drilling methods, figure 1 or figure 2. Oh, I get how you do that. You put the indexing pins on the outside, then you put them on the inside. Neat. Sorry, guys. Sorry if I'm starting to get boring. Never done a cribbage board before, so kind of always wanted to, though. That don't make no damn sense. 2, 2, and 2. Oh, okay. Oh, dude, like it is huge here in Wisconsin. The bar that I work at, we have like 4 cribbage tournaments every single year. So I've never played it before. I always thought it was an old person's game, and then like people my age started playing it when I was at work. So I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm a bit far off on that. But yeah, we have cribbage tournaments all the time. See, with your grandma. So therefore, old. I guess in Wisconsin, they have to find a lot of things to keep them busy during those long ass winters. Yes, 100%. That's what they do. Okay, back to reading directions. Alright, so figure 1, standard drilling method. Notice minimum board dimensions 4 inches wide. Got it. 10 3/4 long. Definitely got that. And 3/4 thick. Got that. Holder clamp the template on your cribbage board workpiece, making sure that it's positioned as desired and properly aligned. Chuck the included self-centering bit in the handheld drill and drill the 4 holes outlined in red in figure 3. Okay. Press the 2 included indexing pins in the indexing holes on the template while you drill the holes outlined in red in figure 4. Okay. Move the indexing pins and shift the template so that the 2 rearmost outside holes in the repeat section. The 2 rearmost, okay. Oh man. Oh shit. I'm overwinter. I'm definitely overwinter too, especially the flip flopping. We were going from like 70 degrees down to like literally a blizzard not too long ago. In the past week, I've gone from having the AC on to turn the heat on. Oh yeah, and then back to AC. Last Friday, it was almost 90. Saturday, it never got above 60. Also same. Then it slowly crept back up as the week went on. Been in the 80s the last couple of days. Yeah, it's not been in the 80s, but it's been pretty nice out here too. Yesterday was freezing though, which I don't understand at all. Yeah, we had a blizzard and then it got really nice. Then we had a blizzard and get some cooler weather coming over the next several days. Geez, sounds like you have weather similar to mine. Will that actually go on there though? Would I have to go like that? Right there on the edge, nice and centered. Oh yeah. So like that to the edge, so that way we just have a square piece. Should work. Well, that clip might not work. All right. '70s down into maybe the high 60s. I wish. Spring in the south. Yes. We have a winter weather advisory. We had a tornado warning today. Yeah, I don't miss the pollen all over the place. Yeah. That would be my guess. Idaho, Montana, the Dakotas, that's where I would have guessed too. If you're getting really shitty weather. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna get off here so I can get a bunch of work done and possibly, actually, I might just go have a cigarette, come back, and finish editing my planter video while trying to figure out this cribbage board stuff. So, have a good night, guys. Thank you for stopping by the live, and we will see you next time, hopefully. Later.